myself and Charles Hundrick to introduce the film. Charles is currently held up on a train somewhere on the Northern Line. So basically, as soon as he gets here, I'll hand over to him. He can say a few words about it. My name's Roger Tichborne. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the producer of the film. I write a blog called The Barnet Eye. I just wanted to say a few little words about the film. This is the follow-up. Did anyone see the film A Tale of Two Barnets that we showed here on the 19th of May?
Yay!
Oh, great, thanks for coming back. You must have enjoyed it. Basically, this film, when we made A Tale of Two Barnets, our view was we'd been there, seen the sort of thing and done it. We made this film for two reasons. One was because a lot of people asked us to, and the second reason was there's a lot of things have happened since January when we finished filming. Ruth just told me we're not going to be doing it in 2 minutes time because we've still got people coming in. So what we'll do is we'll wait until people have stopped coming in and then we will introduce the film and roll it. So it's going to be slightly long. I'm really sorry about that. There's been people trespassing online. Anyway, basically, I just want to say a few words about some of the things that have happened since we made the original film. Firstly, Barnet Council shut Friar Barnet Library, as many of the people here will know. The good news is that a collection of activists from Occupy London and local residents have reopened. That's a great story. It was a bit of a pain for us making the film for the simple reason that we filmed all the footage and we edited the whole Friar Barnet story. That was the first thing we did. And a week after we did it, the library reopened. So we had to go back and film more footage and interview it again. So basically, you know, we had to keep it. The second thing that's happened, a big theme of this film is the One Barnet programme, and the person who was driving that was Mr. Nick Walkley, who's the CEO. And we filmed lots of really interesting interviews about Mr. Walkley and what people thought of him, and then he went and resigned. So we were left with the situation where, again, we had to go back and chop those out and sort of hurriedly get a few extra clips. And so, I mean, the strange thing about Barnet is you try and make a film, and everything moves so quickly. Another thing that we did intend to put in the film was a bit about Barnet Football Club and how the club and the council and the supporters weren't talking to each other. And we had to take that out at the last minute because the club's announced it's going to talk to the supporters trust. So basically, we've got a guy in the audience who is making a film about the move of Barnet Football Club from Underhill to the Hive in Harrow. So basically, if they don't get on, I should imagine we'll be showing that again here in a few weeks' time. But anyway, I mean, basically. Before we go on, there's a few other things I'd like to say. First of all, I'd like to say a massive thank you to the Barnet Alliance for Public Services. BAPS have basically put this event on. They've introduced loads and loads of people to us. A lot of people who've come to us via the interviews have come because they've been introduced by BAPS. A lot of people have had a lot of support by them. The people of BAPS have been out tirelessly campaigning on local issues to make all these things, and they put this in the public eye. I don't know, did anyone see ITV News today? Yeah, basically, if you weren't here at 6 o'clock on ITV News, you'd be seeing an article about this film. They came down, they filmed us, they did an interview. It was quite interesting because they asked for the producer, myself, the director Charles Hundrick, who is here. Come on, Charles. They asked him and a couple of people who featured in the film, and they only told us about this on Saturday, so we quickly rallied around. One person, is Helen Michael here? Stand up, Helen. thought is, she knows Cafe Buzz in Finchley, she's a Finchley trader. She led the campaign against Brian Coleman, and for reasons best known to himself, he decided to park illegally in a loading bay outside her cafe and took exception to her taking pictures of this. And today, Brian, as Helen was being interviewed by ITV tonight, Brian was at Barnet police station being charged with assault. So that's a big part. So I'm going to hand you over to Charles. Charles is going to say a few words now about the film. He's the director. He did all the hard work. He did the editing, the camera work, put it all together. If you think it's a great film, it's a joint effort. If you think it's rubbish, he did it.
Thanks, Roger. It's really great to see everyone here. Thanks a lot for coming out. Thank you. And yeah, I guess well, you know, the difficult part was to make a film which personalized the stories, things that were happening in Barnet with the you know, the privatization of the public services, and the way to do that, the way I thought to do that was to tell stories about, you know, the people in the community. Philip Breckham is one where it's... Yes! Yeah. Hey, buddy! He features in the film, you know, it's people like Philip, you know, and people with, you know, physical, you know, handicaps, or you know, the elderly, or... Yeah, disabled. Yeah. You know, the people who are sometimes just not even, you know, thought about by the local council, get the people who are most vulnerable, you know, and are they're left behind. And I thought, you know, that's where this film should focus on. And anyway, I hear the film's going to be delayed a little bit, so we have our little thing here. But I just want to thank everyone for coming out, and thank you everyone for being in the film. And all right, so I'll hand this off to someone else. Oh, there's one other thing I would like to say. And it's Thursday night at 7 o'clock. You should come out to Freer and Barnet Library, because there's that's another thing that was featured in the film, the Freer and Barnet situation at the library, where the council wanted to close the library, and they did close it, and then it was opened up again by the Occupy movement. That was a very interesting situation, turn around, and the local people have just you know, been incredible. They've donated thousands of books, and they've really turned the place around. You know, it's beautiful to see. What's important is that everyone, you know, that you become a part of the community, that you're active in the community, and you know about these things that are going on. And one way you can do that is to come out on Thursday at 7 o'clock and see some of the stuff that's going on. I mean, they have music, they have you know, activities, and people, you know, just you can get involved. And this is one of the ways you can get involved. So anyway, all right. Thank you.
Okay, well, it'll be about 5 minutes. I don't know if someone can tell anyone who's downstairs and outside just to come in.